Hello, good afternoon once again to our viewers. Thank you for joining us. अब जैसे जैसे लोग हमें ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं हमें प्लीज़ एक कमेंट सेक्शन में हाई ड्रॉप कर दीजिए। ये दिन का हमारा दूसरा आईपीओ इंटरव्यू है। इस बार हम बात करेंगे साई सिल्क्स के मैनेजमेंट टीम के साथ। जानेंगे हम कंपनी के बारे में, उनके प्रॉस्पेक्ट्स के बारे में और ऑफ कोर्स आईपीओ इशू के बारे में भी हम बातचीत करेंगे। ओके, आई कैन सी पीपल जॉइनिंग। धीरे धीरे लोग ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं। प्लीज़ कीप ड्रॉपिंग अस अ हाई। ओके एवरीवन, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया कि हम आज साई सिल्क्स लिमिटेड की मैनेजमेंट टीम से बात कर रहे हैं उनके अपकमिंग आईपीओ इशू के बारे में। इनका इशू ओपन होगा ऑन सितंबर 20 और सितंबर 22 को क्लोज हो रहा है। प्राइस बैंड सेट हुआ है फ्रॉम 210 रुपीज टू 222 पर शेयर। टोटल इशू है 1201 करोड़ का। इसमें से एक फ्रेश इशू है 600 करोड़ का और एक ओएफएस भी है 601 करोड़ का। मैं आज बात करूंगी मिस्टर भारद्वाज राचमडुगु के साथ, जो है सीनियर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट साई सिल्क लिमिटेड। Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm sure you must have been very busy. There must be a lot of anticipation and excitement when it comes to a company's IPO. So tell me, how are you feeling right now at this point of time?
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, ma'am. I think thanks for having me here. I think it's indeed a wonderful journey. It's been a journey long so forth for us, and we are extremely proud to be reaching at this stage. We have been getting phenomenal response in the roadshows and other markets as well, and it's a quite a great milestone. As people say, this is a start of our journey, and we are all geared up, and we are all very excited for our listing on the 20th.
Right. It sounds like you're very, like you said, you have a lot of hopes from this IPO. So can we start with the journey of the company? How did you start off and where are you at this point of time?
Sure, ma'am. Kalamandir's journey started in 2005 with the first format called Kalamandir. The ideology of this particular format was to cater to the middle income class segment. From the beginning, the idea was to cater to women's ethnic segment, and especially in South India, Andhra, Telangana, Karnataka market, sari is to be the preferred choice of apparel for most of the women here. With that same strategy, in 2005, we've opened our first format, Kalamandir, targeting the middle income class segment. As in when we grew, we've gotten phenomenal response from this Kalamandir format. As in when we grew in 2011, we started understanding that there is other gaps in this industry. That's why we started a brand Mandir, focusing the ultra premium niche designer segment of the society. Simultaneously, we've also started Kanchipuram Varamahalakshmi Silks. The focus here entirely is silk sarees, handloom based sarees, where it's all wedding and occasion driven. And the fourth format is KLM Fashion Mall, which we have launched in 2017. It's a hybrid value fashion mall where it's like a one-stop destination for the entire family. Across in these 17 years, we have successfully put about 54 stores, a retail square footage of about 6 lakhs retail square foot, states presence of about 4 states, and we have been working with more than 4,000 weavers in the last 3 years. And our employee count has grown from 50 people to almost north of 5,000 people. And this is definitely one of a very interesting journey with us. Today, if you take the entire portfolio, because we whatever we have built, everything is a company owned, company operated stores with a lease model. And our 54 stores are located in 4 states. With these 4 formats, I can proudly say that we cater to the entire spectrum of our target audience group. So that's a quick journey about where we are. And from the first year of about 10 crores of revenue to last year, we have done a 1352 crores of revenue. It's a quite an interesting journey. And with our presence just in these 4 states, the opportunities for us are limitless.
Apologies. If you could just let us know once again which of these 4 states are where the stores are located, where your stores are located?
Ma'am, currently we are located in 4 states: AP, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. If you talk about the potential, just because we are talking about this topic, if you talk about our Telangana presence, just in Hyderabad we have 23 stores. Rest of entire Telangana is potential areas are many potential areas are much open for us to explore. In Karnataka, in Bangalore, we have about 9 stores. Entire Karnataka is open for us to explore. Talking about our Tamil Nadu presence, we just have 4 stores, 1 store in Kanchipuram and 3 stores in Chennai. We have rest of the entire Tamil Nadu as a market open to explore, and Andhra is a distributed network, and Kerala we are not even present. So the idea is for us, because we always, what we did, ma'am, is to open in a cluster format. A cluster format meaning to say that we identify potential marketplaces, market regions, and we penetrate deep with multiple stores and formats. So this formula has always been successful to work with us, and that has been our model that we have been incorporating in the last 17 years.
Right. That's good to know. So let's talk about the objective of the issue. Let's talk about the IPO a little more. How will the net proceeds be used?
Ma'am, it's a 600 crores fresh issue, primary issue. Out of the 600 crores, close to 400 crores is going towards opening up of our new stores. We propose to open about 30 stores, 30 stores all in and around Chennai and Tamil Nadu as an area. And we also do propose to pay about 50 crores in terms of long-term debt that is in the books. And the remaining is earmarked towards GCP, which through the GCP we wanted to reduce our payable days, and that reduction of the payable days will enable us improvise our gross margins in a much higher extent. So to sum it up, we wanted to open about 30 stores, 7 stores coming in this fiscal year, 18 stores coming in the next fiscal year, and the remaining stores a year later. And most of the money from these proceeds is going towards the growth capital, is what we would like to call, in order to open new stores.
Right. And let's talk about the price band. It's set from 210 rupees to 222 rupees per share. Can you tell us about the logic behind this this particular price band?
Ma'am, I think here with the restrictions of DRHP subtly, what we've done is we have taken the help of the bankers, as well as we've done extensive roadshows in and around India as well as globally. And after looking at the right PE multiples, the bankers as well as the professionals from the industry across has valuated our company in a much efficient manner. Even in this valuation of the lower and the higher price band, when you compare us with any of the industry peers, we are positioned much lesser than anybody else in this particular aspect. And talking about our growth, if you see in our growth in the last couple of years from 2005 till now, we have grown in multi-fold expansion manner. As I did also talk about these 50 stores located in just 4 states, the growth story, the opportunities for us to expand our gross profit levels from where we are, and the cluster model is enabling us to do a great work. So we are driven by a great growth story from the historic last 5-10 years, and we have consistently, ma'am, we've been doing 1,000 crore revenue consistent in the last couple of years, barring that just COVID year. With all of this in place, I think the professionals, the board, as well as the industry has given that this is the right valuation and the right price that we would like to offer at this point in time.
Right. And can you tell us about the overview of the industry? What kind of prospects do you see in the coming years?
If I have to talk about the industry per se, ma'am, I think last year with the revenue of 1,352, around 67% of that revenue is contributed by saris as a category. In our areas, in our states of 4 states of operation, the wedding, whenever it comes down to wedding and occasion wear, it is always the primary choice of apparel for women is always saris. And if you talk about a typical wedding, in any given wedding, typical 50 to 100 saris are bought by the bride, bridegroom, and the near and dear family. The culture is so rich in saris, so rich that a lot of sari buying and sari gifting culture is also there. Wherein typical wedding, it comes down to typical wedding. What you can expect is along with the card, people actually go give the sari as well. So this particular culture of sari is very embedded. And with the revenues of last year, what we've done, we've also understood that Technopak was the company which helped us do the industry sizing, and Technopak came up with a number of 46,500 crore is the total market size for saris. And if you take a 950 crore of revenue, what we've done last year, it is safe to say that we are having a market share of less than 2.5%. Though we are doing such high number of north of 1,300 crores, Our market share in this particular space is less than 2.5%. That kind of gives you a sense that we are just touching the tip of the iceberg and there's so much market potential. Now, talking about our growth story moving ahead in Tamil Nadu market, we've understood that Tamil Nadu market has a combined potential of Andhra and Telangana put together. And Tamil Nadu market it has the highest per capita consumption in terms of saris. With all of these tailwinds, we are very sure that our growth story in Tamil Nadu is going to be very exciting. Not only that, ma'am, to just add on to what I've just said, we knew that Tamil Nadu has always the greatest potential in the entire country. With that in mind, what we've done is 10 years back, we have opened 2 strategic stores in Tamil Nadu, one in Kanchipuram and one in Mylapore, Chennai. Those 2 stores, along with the last quarter also, we've opened 2 new stores. These 4 stores are doing phenomenally well, much higher than the company's averages. And these are a few metrics why we have been getting a great customer feedback in these areas. And that's the reason why we believe that our Tamil Nadu story is going to be very, very encouraging for us in the near future.
Right, that sounds interesting. But tell me, no plans for expansion towards the north or west of India anytime soon?
Well, definitely, I think we have great aspirations towards expanding a pan-India network. However, the structure for us in the last 17 years has always been to expand in a cluster-based approach. And a cluster-based approach, that's why we go one state at a time, one region at a time. Due to restrictions with respect to where we have to go, we are only talking about the next 3 years. And the next 3 years, the growth story will be driven by the South market, especially in Tamil Nadu. But definitely, post this expansion is once complete, we will start expanding into other geographies. And interestingly, what we tend to do, ma'am, if you take this ratio, 67 coming from saris and 33 coming from non-sari categories like menswear and kidswear and women's non-sari categories, what I would like to highlight here is we are women's ethnic player rather than calling ourselves as a sari player. The reason here, when we try to open up stores in these 4 states, people need saris for most of your wedding and occasion wear. People are preferring saris, and that's why you see such high concentration of saris being sold within our ecosystem. But when it comes down to the other categories as well, because we are like a nice chef, we have all the ingredients available, and it's just that we need to cater to the target market wherever we try to put our store. So yes, that's what I would like to point at this point.
Right, that's all the time we have as of now. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Bharadwaj, and taking out your precious time to help our viewers understand more about your business. All the best. Yes, please go ahead.
If I have to quickly add on one thing, ma'am, I think with great interest, one of the interesting USPs I'd like to point at this point of time the company is, since the beginning, we've understood that technology plays a major role. And talking about sari as an industry, we have large number of SKUs and categories that we have to operate. So we, in the initial stages only, we've realized the impact of technology being a backbone for us. Today, if we take, most of the decisions in the company are driven by data-based decision making. Each and every data point about every product is very meticulously captured thoroughly, and that is acting as a mechanism in order to take our decisions very, very effectively, right from the sourcing till sales and forecasting. Each and every module is something which is carefully, scientifically calculated, and that has been our right to win in the last 17 years. If you take, we are the youngest player, just having a heritage of 17 years trying to compete with industry giants and industry experts who are having about 70-80 experience. It all narrows down to the kind of model that we have and the kind of technology intervention that we in the company has. And we also use artificial intelligence and machine learning to a great extent that also helps us to take the right decisions at any given point in time. That's one of our strongest moat that I would like to point at this point of time for your viewers.
Right, that sounds quite interesting, and thank you for letting us know about it. As I said, all the best for the IPO. We hope to catch up with you soon and see how it went. Take care and see you soon.
Thank you so much. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi as well. Thank you.
Happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you too. Thank you.
Thank you.